Hi guys, for today's DIY, I'm going to show you how to make these really cute tie-dye bikinis. I made one a little bit more colorful and one is like a really pretty pastel color depending on what your style is. I figure you might like one or the other. They were super simple to make and really fun, so if you'd like to see how to make them, then just keep on watching. What you will need for this DIY is a tie-dye kit, and you can pick any colors you want. Keep in mind you can mix up the colors to create different colors, so I also went ahead and got a separate green color just because I wanted to make a really pretty lime green color. So it's completely up to you. Then I have some spray bottles and I'm just going to use these for the extra colors that I create. And then don't forget you're going to need like a trash bag or something to cover your workspace because the dye will stain and we don't want that. You're also going to need a white bikini, of course, and then depending on which color you go for, you also need soda ash. Starting off with the first bikini, which is more of your traditional tie-dye and nice and bright, you're going to soak your bikini in soda ash. I forgot to film this part, but that just helps it absorb the colors and make them more vibrant on the bikini. So starting off, you're going to take all your dyes and you just basically fill them up with water until the designated line on each bottle. It's super simple, so just repeat this process with each and every color of the dye. After you've done that, you want to shake it up and make sure you dissolve all the dye powder at the bottom of each of the bottles. If you don't, you will get this weird black speckle, and that's not what we want. Depending on which colors you want to use, you can go ahead and take them and mix them together, creating your own. So here I'm just making a really pretty bright lime green, and then I also wanted to make a nice coral color, so I'm adding those to the spray bottles just so I have a variety of colors. Now I'm taking my rubber bands and just creating little clusters on the bikini. This is up to you if you want a lot of little clusters or not that many. So for me, I wanted to have a ton of different clusters, so I put a ton of rubber bands on my bikini top, and then you're just going to go in with the dye, and this is pretty much up to you. Adding different colors to each cluster, kind of blending the colors together. When you mix them, they'll create other colors. So pretty much just use the colors of your choice and add them to where you want to create your own design. If you'd like to tie-dye your bikini bottoms as well, you just go ahead and repeat the same process. And once you're all done adding the dye, you want to let this dry outside for about 4 hours. After you've let it dry outside, you want to go ahead and pop them in the dryer for about 20 minutes, and this is just going to seal in all the color into your bikini. And once you're all done, it will look like this. I absolutely love the way it turned out. It's nice and vibrant and colorful and really great for spring and summer. But if you don't really like bikinis that are super bright and you want something a little bit more pastel, I am going to show you how to do the pastel tie-dye right now. For the pastel bikini, you don't need to soak it in soda ash, and you can go ahead and add the dye to a dry bikini. So again, you're going to start off by adding the rubber bands and creating any clusters you want in order to get that tie-dye effect. And then go ahead and add your color. I know it looks super pigmented and crazy, but don't worry, because you didn't use soda ash, it's going to all rinse out and give you that nice pastel tie-dye effect. So just make sure you use a lot of color and really saturate the bikini. That way it absorbs just a little bit of it, but you want to make sure it's really soaked in that dye, and that's just going to give you that really nice pastel effect in the end. Go ahead and rinse out all the color. It's going to all drain out and let it dry, and voila, this is what your finished pastel bikini will look like. As you can see, all of the color washed away and you have this really pretty pastel bikini. I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, if you guys decide to make one of these bikinis, I would love to see them. Make sure to tweet me a picture or tag me on Instagram at Laguna Beach Love. My Twitter and Instagram will be linked down below. Also, Paige did a really cute DIY tie-dye skirt. You can click here if you'd like to check it out. The music in this video is by Brad Paysons. His information will be in the description box down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!